My name is David Young. I'm in the MSM program, finishing up my degree work here and working on my capstone, which is basically dealing with looking at different scales of sustainability from the large-scale global initiatives all the way down to very local personal initiatives of sustainability. The meat of the project is building a business plan for myself to develop a small-scale dairy processing and creation of artisan cheese products. I'm setting the business plan up as a model, scenario model that can be equally applied to other small-scale, home-based agricultural processing production facilities, whether it's beer or bread or cheese. These are taking good foods, locally produced foods, and making them better through a value-added process. So what that does is help build capacity within the local market for individuals having a home-based livelihood, but also reinforcing the small local agricultural producers as well, and feeding that into larger scale systems of food networks and food circles to build capacity and resilience in the food system for where we all live. So sustainability for me came down to having good things to eat. And so that's the great ferment. We're facing some major transitions, and this is one way of dealing it with that great ferment, is knowing how to deal with bread, beer, and beyond. Well, when I started at Marlboro, the program that I was in had just shifted over to the Master of Science in Management, and I had been working in the sustainable design field for a long time, ecological design and architecture, as well as regional environmental planning. And so I came to Marlboro because it was close by. It was very convenient. I live over in Bennington, so it was less than an hour's drive. Actually, when I began doing the bulk of my work and began outlining issues of sustainability, I found that the capacity here at Marlboro was not in place to be able to deal with those issues. And I actually took an extended leave of absence of almost 4 or 5 years. But then my conversations before I left with the director of the graduate school here, we were talking about the issues of sustainability. They were beginning to set the groundwork for the MBA program. And when I saw that the MBA program was in place, and someone that I enjoy reading as much as Ralph Mimio was running it, I said, okay, well maybe Marlboro now is a place to come back to and finish the work that I started. And it's really encouraging today, at least people know what I'm talking about now when I'm talking about sustainability and building local resilience. So that's why it became important to come back, finish the work here at Marlboro. For me personally, it's we live on a very local scale, and whether or not we're staring down the double barrel of global environmental collapse or ecological collapse, it doesn't matter. We're beginning to move towards relocalizing our livelihoods and how we make our livings. And so it was important for me in researching sustainability to look at the various scales. And I started my research looking at international issues, and because at that time that was all that's being dealt with. But it became clear that if it's going to be successful, we're going to move towards a sustainable lifestyle, it has to be done on a local level. You have to have those connections. You have to build that capacity very locally to have the resilience to meet any possible large-scale disruptions of those systems. So that's it.